What's up guys, Thyultimategamer here to record a brand new video. This time I'm going to be saying thank you all so much for helping me reach 75 subscribers. Now I know 75 subscribers isn't a big amount of number of people watching my channel, but to me it really is. I started recording back in 2012 when I did my rant on PSN 98, and as of this year I have gained so many subscribers. I've gained a lot of friends on PSN who are fucking awesome, and then I'm talking about Ace Cage, That Nerd Guy 14, Blu-ray Games. I'm talking to you three people. You guys are fucking awesome. Cannot wait for the new channel in November. It's going to be great. So 75 subscribers means a lot to me. Let's go for 100. If you guys can help me get that amount of subscribers, I will be doing a special video and a Q&A. If you guys can help me get that subscriber count, I will be doing a Q&A video for you guys. Now, today's video, it's not going to be Let's Discuss. I'm going to take a break from that series from now. Now, this topic I'm going to be talking about, I'm sure a lot of people are very familiar with. I'm sure people are either going to be sick and tired of it, or people just want to know what's going to happen. Today's topic is going to be, are video games dying? Now you're probably thinking, oh, toys are dying because video games is the cause. Shut the fuck up. Video games are not going to be dead. They've been out for generations. From Atari 2600 to SNES to the Game Boy Color to the N64, the PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, Sega Dreamcast. Video games have been out for generations. It's a hobby, it's an interest, it's entertainment for friends and family. Even if they're not advocate gamers, they are still 100% pure fun, quality entertainment. So now, enjoy this topic of are video games dying video. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a comment section down below, and also make sure to hit that subscribe button. It will really help me out a lot. And then without further ado, let's get on to the video. Now, are video games dying? The answer is no. Now, it's a bit oversaturated, too big for its breaches. I remember when I was a kid, you either had to choose a Sega or a Nintendo console. Even then, you couldn't buy every game that was released for those platforms. Now that I have a console, including an iPad Air that I'm recording with right now, gamers don't always have the money to support all of it. Something's gotta give. I wouldn't call it dying. I think saying that the industry is committing, and I quote, suicide, is a better way to call it. Their greed in thinking that we're stupid is killing them. We love our games with a passion, but we're not falling for the buy a game, but you gotta pay extra to pay online, or pay extra for a special gun or character gimmick. And what will put in the nail in the coffin for them is that if they do what the rumors say and make the next generation consoles unable to play used games, I 100% would not buy a system if they kill off the used games market. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are very unfamiliar with that. As of me, I'm against used games. I know it's bad for the industry. I know it's bad for the publishers and developers to buy a used game just because they don't get a decent amount of profit for each game that's been sold to used games. I do not like that terminology at all. I think that buying a brand new game is somewhat better, just because when you buy a brand new copy, it's factory sealed, you support the developer, you support the publisher, and overall you get more content from what you're paying. I know pre-order bonuses is a huge factor of gaming industry right now, where if you pre-order a game, say like Alien Isolation, you'll get the original character from Alien. To me, I think pre-ordering is stupid. This is why I never pre-order games. The last time I pre-ordered a game was Resident Evil 6, and that came out in October of 2012. But still, I'm against used games. I think it's just a disgrace to the gaming industry, and used game markets just needs to go. But I can understand people are in a sort of budget where they can't really afford a $60, $65 full retail game for, like, say, Grand Theft Auto 5 or BioShock Infinite, Metro Last Light, or the new Tales of Exilius video game. There are times where they can't even afford it just because they're either in college or they have to pay bills to survive in their own homes. And that's just the way it is. Life is life. You really have to do what's best for yourself in order to survive in this world that we live in. So it would be in all the console gamers' best interest to do as I would have done and would call the console of your choice and warn them if they kill the used market, then you will not buy their system, period. We love our games so much, we need to make sure their greed does not ruin it for us as the gamer. Let's say the new Xbox costs $700 and doesn't support used games and no one buys it. Well, the Xbox part of Microsoft goes under, same with the third parties who do not invest in the startup game lines. Now, you're probably thinking $60 games. Is it worth it? Is it not? Let's talk about that. Now, I don't know about you guys, but games I play are now can be $80 with DLC if you pre-order them. Now, I'm not a big DLC kind of fan. I only buy DLC for games that I truly love. If it's Assassin's Creed related, Resident Evil related, Devil May Cry, Tomb Raider, Saints Row, I'll go ahead and buy those. But let's talk about that right now. I wouldn't mind the DLC, but once they come out with it, if you don't get it, then only 2 game types are very playable. Sometimes they force you to buy them and it's getting ridiculous. And my question is, what happened to the good, long single-player campaigns for FPS games like Call of Duty and Battlefield? Whatever happened to them? It seems like the developers are getting lazier and lazier. They're copying and pasting the same exact format. Just like with Battlefield 4, it's just basically a version of Battlefield 3, but with better visuals and different multiplayer modes. It doesn't help that game makers are trying to find a way to stop people from purchasing used games. And they are wanting to go right to online gaming. I like to play video games, but I don't like online gaming. Now, there are some games that I do enjoy that are online. I enjoyed The Last of Us multiplayer online. I thought it was very creative. It was challenging. It's something that you must work together with your teammates. Otherwise, you're pretty much screwed over. Anyway, where are we? And plus, gaming consoles are going up in price, and so are the games. And that is a true statement. Because now, with the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Wii U coming out, games are a lot more expensive. Even the controllers. There's one time I went to a store and the PlayStation 3 DualShock controller cost $50. Those should be around 30, 35. Because, okay, the PlayStation 3 has been out for how long? 9 years? Going on 10 years? It's ridiculous. People really need to stop overcharging prices for games or controllers or adapters. Yeah, I know I said adapters for your PlayStation 2, where you had to buy a multi-tap where you can play up to 8 people online using a broadband connection. Now, I do like the idea of charging less for video games that are under 40 hours of gameplay. They really need to listen to the customers, and we are the ones who buy their games, and if we don't like what they... We are the ones who buy their games, and if we don't like what they are saying, we will not buy the product. What do you guys think about this video? Do you agree on this segment? Do you disagree? What are your thoughts about the video game industry? Do you think it's a dying breed? Do you think it's the gamers' fault for buying video games who are not fully capable of or being aware of what's going on with the gaming industry? Do you give less shits about what this topic has to say? Leave a comment section down below. I will respond to every single comment in this video. As always, I'm the Ultimate Gamer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be on the lookout for another video right here on my YouTube channel. Getting the fuck out, my friends. And also make sure to subscribe to my channel and to the Thyultimategamer channel if you want more videos from my channel. And if you want more content coming up for Thyultimategamers, I'll put the link down in the description box for you guys to check out. So shout out to my homies at the Thyultimategamers, Blu-ray Games, Ace Cage, Dynamic 14, and also Game by Night Reviews, That motherfucker is awesome. A great subscriber of mine. I'll put his channel link to in the description box. He does a lot of reviews. He did one for Nintendo Collection. He did one for Let's Play for Evil Dead, which is a highly underrated game for the PS2 and PC. Go and check that out. Really cool guy. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, rock on.